Hey everyone, welcome again to another edition of Elite Sports Shooting. My name is Jeff. Today we got a cleaning video. We're going to do it point of view, so I do have to resituate the camera. So I have the Retay Gordion right here, and it is a inertia operated shotgun. So we're going to do a cleaning video on that, but before we get going, I do want to give a shout out to the GUGULUZA and the Jielisi Gun Socks. Now these two gun socks, I really like them. I have them on every shotgun and rifle in my cabinet. None of them touch, none of them scratch each other. They're perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to resituate the camera, and then what I'll do is I will start the camera again, basically showing, point of view, so you, the viewer, will be able to see everything I'm doing with my hands with just audio commentary. So just a second, I'm going to resituate everything and then we'll get going. Alright, the Retay Gordion. Well, first off, we have to take off the fore end cap. It unscrews quite a ways. Take that off, and then we'll pull the whole barrel and foregrip right off. Normally I just leave this together, but I want everybody to see. So this is your magazine tube plug. Leave that in. Your charging handle comes out, and this is the bolt, and I call it the beaver tail. I'm not sure what it's called, but I call it the beaver tail. And then shouldn't take much to knock this out. This roll pin. Push it in and then pull it out. Push it in, just wiggle a little bit, and then you pull it forward. So as you can see, this is very, very similar to the A300. Very similar. Some minor differences, but it is a inertia system, not a gas system. So it doesn't have that gas piston right here like on the Beretta. Make sure that we're just using the G96 gun treatment. It's like a lube slash cleaner. And if you've watched my videos and you've seen me clean some gas guns, you'll notice that this isn't that dirty. Like, there is very little grime, grit, anything in here. Like, this isn't bad at all. I'm probably not going to do the trigger group because there's literally nothing there. Just a little bit of grit. I won't even say carbon buildup here. I see that the trigger is in the firing position, so now I'm going to put the safety on. And I'm not going to damage any of the pins or bend anything. I'm just wiping it off. Take my toothbrush scrub brush, and there's literally nothing in here. Spray down the magazine tube as well. Literally nothing. Don't lose that. Don't want to get in trouble. So very, very different as far as cleaning goes. Like how dirty. My gas guns are really, really dirty. I can't remember how many rounds I have through this now. I know my wife really likes this. Now I'm having a tough time reaching in there, so I'm just going to take a file just to wipe out some of that, like the track in there. Let's wipe down the bolt and the beaver tail. So we're just gonna send this down the receiver, down, and you can actually see, you gotta get in there properly. It's gonna seat in there. That's a gas piston right there. So we're just gonna drop it so that beaver tail hits that gas piston right there. Or I shouldn't say gas piston, it's a piston. And we're going to put, oh, there's only one way for that to go. Now I'm having issues with this. There we go. She popped into place. Alright, so let's put the trigger group back in. See, it fell forward. It's not in there. There. Take the trigger group, this going forward. You got to push the bolt release to slide the trigger group in. So this notch goes back into here, and then we're going to push on the bolt release to just let it rock right into place, so we can put that roll pin. You'll actually see that everything lines up, but it's going to need some convincing. This is very, very snug. Very, very snug. There. Need a little bit more convincing. There. Okay, let's lock that open. Lock that open. Put this all back together. I never... See, this is how things go. I totally forgot to scrub the inside of that barrel. Now, I'll take a piece of paper towel. Rip her in half. I see a little bit of gunk build up right on the end of that barrel. Yeesh. That's dirty. But it's supposed to be dirty. And I just, you can use patches. I'm not a huge fan of the patches. I always find myself needing more. I go through them so often that it's ridiculous. So paper towel is easier for me. And then ram her on down. Yeah, that came out pretty darn clean that time. I think we're good. Wipe down that magazine tube a little bit. Pretty clean. There. And we'll just slide the foregrip back on. And then slide everything back together. Now when I put this together for the first time, it gave me a little bit of grief. There we go. I just had to let the bolt slide inside the barrel. Now I didn't take the choke tube out. I don't have a choke tube wrench, so if this doesn't come out by hand, I might have to, oh look at that. Yeah, I think this thing came with 5 chokes. It was pretty awesome. It's probably going to be pretty dirty. Very dirty. Toothbrush. Clean those threads right out. Down the choke tube itself. Well, I kind of enjoyed cleaning the Retay Gordion. It was actually pretty darn easy to clean. I can't even tell what choke this was. And I do have my oh, modified. Nope, this is a skeet. It's the skeet choke. So what I will do is I'll put a little bit of gun oil, and it literally just wraps itself around. I will also just wipe out. Yeah, there we go. Not much, just a little. I don't know what kind of choke system this is, but I think eventually I will find out, so I could put a Carlson extended choke tube in here. Now, I don't think in the manual it actually did state how many rounds you could probably put through it without cleaning it. But and then I always pick it up, just give it a rack, just rack the action a little bit just to make sure that it's cycling properly. And there you have it. Another clean shotgun. Now, I am pretty particular when it comes to cleaning my shotguns. I clean them religiously all the time. So I don't know, it's not something that you have to do. Inertia systems don't need as much cleaning as a gas system. Gas systems need, gas guns, they need to be consistently clean because some of that expended gas is actually cycling the action. So a little difference. If you're someone who doesn't want to clean as much, maybe a gas gun is not the best for you. Maybe an inertia gun would be the best for you. So anyways, that's it for me. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. If you haven't yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Also, if you like the content of the video, give me that thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And always remember to keep both eyes on your target. Thank you, everyone.